Join me on a little adventure while I go and get some cacao so I can make a hot chocolate.
This is Phoenix.
This is my plantation in Vanuatu, Phoenix Plantation. We produce single origin cacao from a cacao plantation tucked in our jungle. Cacao is grown on trees. The cacao trees bear fruit on its trunk and the branches. These fruit are called pods. The pods contain a seed which are called cacao beans. The beads are made up of a seed coat, a kernel, and a germ. Cacao needs high temperatures, plenty of water, and air that is always moist. Therefore, cacao is generally grown in hot and humid regions like Vanuatu. So why is cacao grown? People grow cacao trees in order to sell the cacao beans that are within the pods. The kernel of the cacao beans is used to make cacao and chocolate. So how do you harvest cacao? Well, there's generally 2 harvests each year, a small harvest at the beginning of rainy season and a big harvest at the end of the rainy season. We don't pick all the pods at the same time. We pick only the pods that are ripe when they're yellow or red, and we leave any other pods on the tree that are not ripe, the ones that are still green. We go through the plantation every fortnight and pick the ripe pods. We never pick the pods by pulling them off. If you do, you will spoil the tree. You should cut the stem of the pod with a knife or a machete. We try and open the pods within 4 days. Open the pods by hitting them with a thick piece of stick or a knife gently. We take the beans out of the pods and then put them into baskets. We then take the baskets of the cacao and place them in eskies to ferment. We do this away from the plantation. We never leave the husks in the field. We take them and use them as compost. We ferment the cocoa beans to destroy the seed coat, which is white and slimy, kill the germs, and give cacao a really good taste that's not bitter. We wrap the white, fleshy beans of the cacao in banana leaves, and then we put them in boxes to ferment. But we never leave them in the same box for more than 2 days. We rotate them, and we leave them in there for about 10 days. After the cacao beans have fermented, we go and dry them, and we let them dry for 5 to 10 days. Once the cacao is pretty much dry, we then sort them into flat beans, germinated beans, mouldy beans, and broken beans. We only want to keep the good beans. So how can you tell if the pod is ready to be harvested? If the beans move around inside when the pod is shaken gently, the fruit is most likely ripe. A sloshing around sound means the cacao beans have liquefied and the fruit is a little too ripe. It will probably need to be discarded, but we'll use those seeds for further planting. Another sound test can be performed by tapping the cacao pod. If the pod is ripe, it will make a hollow sound. Once we have fermented the beans and dried the beans, then we roast the beans. Now this can be done on an open fire if you like a smoky taste, or otherwise in ovens. Roasting is integral. You want to get the temperature right and hear the bean pop like popcorn. Otherwise, it can make the beans taste bitter. So yeah, there you have it, a little tour of my cacao plantation at Phoenix Plantation in Vanuatu. If you would like to come and explore our plantation, please visit us on Aore Island in Vanuatu. You will find me roaming around the jungle in my cacao plantation. You're welcome to come roam around and have a look to see how the cacao pods are harvested and grown, and even come and make your own chocolate. I think my cacao pods have got the best view in the world. What do you reckon? Watch out for part 2 when I turn these cacao pods into hot chocolate. We would be so grateful if you like our content, that if you would share with a friend, leave a comment of how we can improve, and like our post. We will see you all in Vanuatu. Thank you for watching.